strategy and process were vastly different to where we are today. In the past, we were playing in a retail minus environment where we would acquire the packages from the networks and then on-sell those to clients on an on-net basis. And versus where we are today, what has changed is not necessarily the technology, but the commercials from an agreements perspective with these networks. We now play in a wholesale plus environment, which is a large differentiator between ourselves and our competitors. And we've predominantly focused on the FCR environment, the fixed cellular routing, versus the LCR of back in the day, the least cost route, which is pretty much dead if you look at what a number of our competitors have been saying. Our competitors have also gone the VoIP route, where they're migrating their existing LCR base across to their own platforms. We've decided against that, as we feel that there is still a large opportunity for the product we offer out there in the market. What is exciting is what we've achieved over the last 6 months versus the results in previous years. Previous years were very much erratic. You'd have 2 good months and 1 or 2 bad months, and so it would go on. And hopefully your good months would outweigh the poorer months. But right now we've had 6 months of progress in the right direction, not just from a numbers perspective, but as well as a services fees perspective. That has also grown month on month. Our distribution numbers have grown. We had, for the first time, over 200 channel partners that are actually selling for us, whereas in the past it was a slow growth process. And what we've achieved in this financial year already, bearing in mind that it started 1 March, has been leaps and bounds in comparison to previous years. The reason for our successes over this last couple of months has definitely been based on the change in strategy. In the past, we had a direct model where we had over 50 to 60 sales staff competing with our distribution channel. And in an environment like that, you require overhead. And when I mean overhead, it's capacity, it's management, it's supervisors, it's team leaders. And managing a team of salespeople to an extent is like herding cats. It's a challenge as well as a costly exercise. What we did was the decision was taken to dissolve the direct sales force and focus predominantly on a distribution model where we appointed channel partners that would go to market with our product. And in the same vein, putting sales incentives together for the external salespeople and the channel partners themselves. The differentiator has been the fact that we've had the feet on the street, and with the incentives in place has really created the right momentum for us to go from strength to strength.